Shadrack Sibiya is one of South Africa's most powerful police generals, accused of having links to alleged underworld figures. His home raided, his devices seized, suspended from duty.
Deal with me in a decent way. But for now, to be called all these sort of names, I don't, even when I go there to Madlanga or to wherever, I don't intend to take the same route where I have to go out there and say things about people. I'll defend my name.
But here's the big question. Is this a case of corruption at the highest level, or is it a political battle playing out inside the police services? Tonight, we unpack the full story behind General Shadrack Sibiya. Shadrack Sibiya served as Deputy National Commissioner for Crime Detection, one of the most powerful roles in South African police services. His job? Overseeing major investigations across the country, from organized crime to political killings to high level corruption cases. This was not a junior officer, this was someone at the very top position. The controversy intensified when Sibiya's name was mentioned during proceedings at the Madlanga Commission. The commission is investigating alleged corruption and criminal influence within law enforcement structures. During testimony, claims surfaced suggesting possible connections between Sibiya and controversial businessman Vusimuzi Cat Matlala, who has faced allegations of links to organized criminal networks. Evidence discussed reportedly included alleged WhatsApp messages and testimony from a person identified as Witness F. These claims raised serious public concern. Several key issues have been raised. First, alleged links to controversial figures. Second, claims of possible interference in sensitive investigations. Third, allegations that certain important police dockets were transferred or handled in a questionable manner. These allegations are serious because they touch on the integrity of the entire justice system of South Africa. Sibiya has firmly denied all wrongdoings. He admits knowing some individuals mentioned, but insists those relationships were professional and lawful. He denies receiving bribes. He denies participating in corruption. He also suggests that some of the accusation may be linked to internal tensions within the police service. Let me take you back a little bit. In 2025, Sibiya was suspended from this position. Authorities searched his home and seized electronics device as part of investigations. He later challenged the legality of the search warrants, claiming they had material defects. Despite legal challenges, his suspension remains in place. When senior police officials face allegations, it affects public trust. The police are supposed to investigate corruption, not to be accused of doing it. The outcome of this case could have implications for leadership inside SAPS. One of the most biggest issues discussed at the Madlanga Commission was a white BMW. CCTV footage previously showed a BMW at the home of alleged murder accused Katiso KT Mulife. A person was seen leaving the property carrying a bag, raising suspicions that money may have been exchanged.
The person that we see exiting the white BMW is a Sergeant Nkosi.
Okay, so that's...
He just arrived in the premises of Katiso Mulife on the 27th of November. It is an SAPS vehicle that is allocated to the office of the Deputy National Commissioner Crime Detection, Lieutenant General Sibiya. Standing there, it's him and Mr. Katiso Mulife, who is then accompanying his visitor back to his car. And then we notice that the sergeant is now carrying a white paper bag. Unfortunately for us, it's not transparent, so as we can see what type of chocolate is in.
Some testimony suggested that vehicle was linked to Sibiya's office, but today Sibiya strongly denied that. He told the commission the BMW only became part of the office fleet months after the incident in question. He also stated that on the day of the alleged incident, he was in Cape Town on official duty and says he has records to support his statement. Sibiya also addressed his relationship with the individual known as Witness F. He admitted they have a close personal relationship. However, he denied that witness F acted as a middleman between him and any alleged criminal figures. He questioned why his association is being highlighted, while others with similar connections are not being scrutinized in the same way.
It is untrue that Sergeant Witness F works under my command or that he acted as a middleman for the passing of money to or through me. Whilst Witness F falls within my broader portfolio, he does not report to me. He is several levels below me in the organizational hierarchy and has a direct line manager to whom he reports, which is not me. However, I want to make a statement that says I don't distance myself from being close to him. It is correct that Witness F and I have a close personal relationship. However, the relationship does not translate into, nor does it evidence any corrupt, improper conduct. In particular, it does not mean that Witness F acted or could have acted as an intermediary through whom I receive any illicit fund.
Then came one of the most unexpected moments of the day. Sibiya made allegations involving a Brazilian bar lift, which is known as BBL, allegedly linked to another senior police official. He told the commission that businessman Vusumusiket Matlala allegedly funded cosmetics procedure of General Hilda Sintumule. According to Sibiya, she later struggled to sit comfortably and required time off work after the surgery. The implication from his testimony was clear that alleged benefits may not have been limited to him, and that the narrative being presented could be selective, because they say that General Hilda was not able to sit for like 3 months.
Somebody spoke about the BBL. And I know Commissioner Kumalo was also asking questions about the BBL. She reported to me she was she could not sit in the car, she was lying in the car because she had to spend over 3 months without sitting.
Who's she?
General Sintumule. Now, I'm just saying there's a whole lot of things that one must talk to as we go along. It's a law.
These are the claims that Sibiya made during testimony at the Madlanga Commission. Sibiya also repeated that the search warrants used to raid his home had what he called material defects. He suggested the process may not have followed proper legal standards and that the investigation against him is being handled in a questionable manner. Throughout today's testimony, Sibiya mentioned one consistent position. He denies receiving bribes, he denies accepting kickbacks, he denies being part of any criminal network, and he says the evidence presented does not prove corruption.
I've seen messages that says I took $1 million and I did it, I shifted a firearm order. No. At what point would I have done that? So I just wanted to say to South Africans, I am not involved in the Senzo Meyiwa case. I've never done anything wrong. And there have been many teams, more than 10 different teams that were set to investigate this thing. I have done nothing that can actually cause the matter to be, not to be successful.
Today's developments raise even more questions. Is this evidence of corruption at the highest level, or this an internal battle within South Africa's police leadership playing out in public? The commission is still ongoing anyway, and this story is far from over. So what do you think? Is this a case of corruption at the top? Or is there any more happening behind closed doors, as I've asked before? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you want real, balanced crime news, updates without the noise, make sure you subscribe to this channel right now and turn on your notifications. Because we don't just report headlines, we break down the full story. And this is True Crime with Nsuku's Fortale. See you in the next case.